Hey YouTube, it's your boy Halidon here today with a Gem Knight deck profile. Definitely one of my favorite decks of all time and my main deck of this format. I'm definitely gonna be building this deck in real life, and when I do, will give you guys a updated deck profile in real life, not on the end. So yeah, let's get straight into deck profile, and I'll explain some of my card choices after. So triple Gem Armadillo, triple Garnet, triple Tourmaline, one Sangan, double Obsidian, double Turtle, double Rabbit, triple Volcanic Shell. So good. Two Torguides and a Night Assailant, double Tragodias, three Gem Knight Fusion, main best card in the deck, double Duality, double Mystical Space, heavy Reborn, Darko, um, double Bottomless, triple Karma Cut. This card is so good, and one compulsory, and then standard extra deck, some Exceeds, and the main Gem Knight Fusions, double Zirconia, two double Kitrin, one Ruby, double Prismora, and one Master Dia. And then you guys can see the side deck, standard, really, T-Kings, Shadow Imprison, and Maxie's Veilers, and Prohibitions, and Motronic Lantern is really good against burn. So yeah, to explain the main deck, some of the odd choices, most people run 3 Obsidian, I run 2 because I think 3 is too cloggy, and it does equal a dead draw sometimes. Like, you do not want to top deck an Obsidian late game unless you have a Fusion and Grave hand. So yeah, also you would need another card to fusion with. So Obsidian is just not that great to me, and you can only go into one Gem Knight. Is only one Gem Knight fusion monster that really what's it called, that really can use Obsidian is Zirconia, because Obsidian is rock and Zirconia is needs a rock type monster. But yeah, overall Obsidian is pretty good, but I just like 2. The turtle, you do not need 3. I draw, well, me personally, I draw fusion way more than I usually need to. And I also run dualities, so yeah, and this deck does a lot of deck thinning. So yeah, the triple Volcanic Shell, if you're running a Gem Knight deck, you have to run this card. This card literally wins games. It makes quick, really quick Gem Knight fusions with another Gem Knight. So it just allows you to go into Critrine fast, really fast, and it just allows you to get a monster out really fast, and it serves as a card in hand if you need to discard with like Karma Cut or something. About Karma Cut, this was originally Raigeki Breaks, but then I played the deck, and he was some random deck, and he was using Karma Cut, and he really inspired me, and I'm thinking this card will be really good against Dark Worlds. It would be really good against Rabbit. It's just so freaking good. Wind ups, this card destroys wind ups. It's so good. So it says discard one card, remove from play one face of monster your opponent controls, then remove from play any cards in your opponent's graveyard with the same name as that monster. So since it's like discards, you get a lot of advantage from discarding. Like, you discard your Volcanic Shell, you can discard your Obsidian, you can discard that duality, you can discard Gem Knight Fusion, because you're gonna get it back by banishing a Gem Knight anyway. So yeah, so Karma Cut is really good this format, and I'm think any deck that discards like Dark Worlds, if you run in trash in a Darkwood deck, Karma Cut will be really good in that deck, just for the fact that it pitches a card and allows you to remove from play any copies of the monster that you banished on the field in the graveyard. So it's basically a Raigeki Break that banishes a monster on the field in the graveyard. So yeah, a random compulse. I just threw this in last minute. I might take out the bottomlesses for Solemns and the compulse for judgment. So yeah, tour guides. A lot of people don't like the fact that I run tour guides, but it does have synergy with this deck, and a lot of people fail to understand that. Tour guide into Sangan, which the Sangan would get the rabbit, because you want to open rabbit basically to get your Gem Knights out as fast as possible, and thin your deck, because you do not want to draw into these normal monsters as much if you don't have fusion. So yeah, tour guide into Sangan, and Sangan gets the rabbit. Tour guide into Levia, you can get back a rabbit, or you can get back a banished Gem Knight that you use fusion to banish to get fusion back to the hand. So yeah, this deck is really is more or less controlled, but it can have the power to just swarm the field and just beat down your opponent. I really like this along with my GBs, which I will be doing a deck profile of, is one of my definitely my two favorite decks of all time. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Sorry for the long video, but this is one of my favorite decks, so it sort of deserves a long video. But if you enjoyed the video, rate, comment, subscribe, and